Today we'd like to give you a little bit of an overview of what a typical week looks like for us. You have what you know is a typical week for you. Maybe you go to school, maybe you go to work, maybe you play around in the house. But today we'd like to talk to you a little bit about what a typical week looks like for us. Now, we have to admit that there's a lot of weeks that are not typical. We might be holding a medical campaign. We might be teaching a Bible block class at the Bible college. We might be running our own VBS. We might be hosting a mission team. So there's lots of different things that can happen. But if those things aren't going on, what does a typical week look like? And some things you'll notice are pretty, strenuous. We have a lot to do. But the Apostle Paul said in 2 Corinthians 12:15, he says, "And I will very gladly spend and be spent for you. Though the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved." So we need to be willing to spend and be spent so that other people can be ministered to. Thanks so much.
On a typical Monday, just like every day of the weekday, we homeschool. So all three kids homeschool at our house. And on Monday nights, Abigail and I have a personal Bible study, just Abigail and I, while the boys and the men go play soccer. After soccer, Buddy always gives a devotional, and this is a great outreach for the youth. Also on Tuesdays, Abigail usually invites some of her teammates over for a Bible study right before their practice. On Tuesday nights, Buddy has an in-house Bible study in one of our church members' homes. On Wednesdays, we have a Bible club near our home where all our kids participate. And we've had graduations recently, but the kids help with small group and discipleship, whether they're teaching games, discipling the kids one-on-one, doing skits. And then Wednesday nights, we have prayer meeting at church. On Thursdays, we have Family Fun Night. It doesn't happen every week, but the weeks that we can have it, we try to do some fun things like Minute to Win It games or board games, just the family. Friday nights, it varies. Every other week, the men meet for a men's Bible study, and there's usually a great turnout because they have meat. They grill out a great meal, and many men show up for an outreach study. On Friday nights, also the girls meet every other Friday night, where we also have a Bible study. Saturday mornings, there is a Bible club at the church where we see many of our kids come. And then in the afternoons, we have youth group. All three of our kids are in the youth group, and there's a lot of great games. And the Lord has used it to bring a lot of their friends to get to know them, and an opportunity for them to come to know the gospel. On Saturday evenings, we have a college and career Bible study as well. God is using it greatly. Sunday mornings is our big day. We have a bus ministry where we bring the kids from our neighborhood to church. We're so thankful for the vehicles God has given us so that we can. We have music, ladies, and small groups after Buddy's preaching to apply what we have learned from the preaching. Sunday afternoons as well, I have a teen girls Bible study.
Hey guys, today we're talking about the piranha, one of the most well-known fish in the whole world. They have very large teeth and are known to be aggressive. But are these fish really aggressive? Well, it depends. Now, these fish aren't normally aggressive. In fact, I've swam with them many times. But if these fish are isolated in a small pool of water and are starving, they will eat anything. So those scenarios where you see a cow walking through the water and then it starts getting attacked, that's because those piranha have been isolated from any food source. And so piranha are very, very incredible fish. They have a bite force of up to 300 psi, which is about the same as a Doberman. So that is a lot. And these tiny fish have razor sharp jaws, just like a shark. Now, we should be careful, but don't believe everything you hear on the internet, and these fish are mostly passive, and you'll be just fine swimming with them.